Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over. What I got here is a Palmetto State Armory Micro Dagger 9mm pistol. Let's get right to it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is D from Desert Tactical. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, we have the long-awaited and elusive Palmetto State Armory Micro Dagger on the channel. No, PSA did not send this out to me. I paid full price for it with my own money, so keep that in mind for this video. Alright guys, a quick backstory on the PSA Micro Dagger. It was premiered SHOT Show of 2022 and it was in the works for quite some time. As a matter of fact, PSA released the Micro Dagger in 4 parts, if you will. So they first dropped the PSA Micro Dagger slide, which I got April of 2023, thinking that the frames would be up for grabs shortly after. But what actually dropped was the PSA Micro Dagger 15 round magazines in 2 styles, polymer and slick. So I got the slick and I waited for a bit, thinking again that the frames would be up for grabs, but they didn't. So I waited and I waited and I waited. So a few months after that, PSA dropped a very limited quantity of complete Micro Dagger pistols that very few people got. So it wasn't until December of 2023, so just last year, that I was able to get a frame. So I now have a complete setup. Let's go over it. All right guys, so this weapon has been safety checked and it is clear. Let's work our way from the top to the bottom, going over this setup. So up on top, we have a Patriot Tactical Samaritan optic, pretty cool. The slide, of course, is a Micro Dagger Extreme Carry slide. It's got serrations on the front, on the back, so it is pretty grippy. The sights are standard with a 3 white dot system, pretty easy to pick up, but nothing fancy. Barrel 3.41 inches long, and it is flush to the slide. The weapon light is a TLR7 sub from Streamlight. It goes on there and it locks in there really well. No issues at all with that. The slide release, standard, nothing fancy there either. And of course, this is your Micro Dagger frame. Pretty cool, you guys. I like the texturing. It's not too rough, but not too subtle. And it's got it on the sides right there, front, back, and on your gas pedal right there. The grip angle is just excellent, making this a very comfortable weapon to shoot. The mag release, pretty standard there. It's got a large face, so it's easy to access, and it drops the magazine free with no issues. As far as the trigger, guys, right there, that is not the factory trigger that comes with the PSA Micro. That is the Peacemaker Extreme Carry with a Boogeyman shoe by Tactical Pontoon. Let me tell you guys, excellent trigger, very clean, very crisp. So I do want to point out that when I got my frame from the FFL, I went straight to the range to test out the Micro, and the trigger, the factory trigger that comes in with the Micro, that hinged curved trigger that nobody likes, broke on me or failed on me after only 52 rounds of AAC 115 grain FMJs. I wanted to point that out since it is a known issue, as I know another person that had the exact same issue. His trigger failed in under 60 rounds. So it could be a reoccurring situation where some micros are coming in with faulty triggers. I don't know. I wasn't too worried, as I said, because I was going to swap it out regardless if it failed or not for this awesome Tactical Pontoon trigger. So let's do a quick trigger test and see where we're at. All right, guys, so quick trigger pull test with the Tactical Pontoon Peacemaker Extreme Carry with the Boogeyman shoe. Once again, excellent trigger, very clean and crisp. Here is my scale, zeroed out. A lot of people don't like these scales because they say it's not accurate. I find it to be very accurate and consistent if you do it right. So magazine is out, no rounds in the magazine, no rounds in the chamber. Let's give this a go and see where we are at. So it's breaking right at 5 pounds, which I'm super okay with because this is a carry weapon. I would not want the trigger any lighter than that. So all we gotta do now is go to the range and test this pistol out. See you there. So what is the PSA Micro Dagger? The PSA Micro Dagger is PSA's version of the Glock 43X with the extreme carry slide as you see here, or the Glock 48 with the C1 ported slide, or the X1, which are both 48 in length. I just have this one, the extreme carry, so let's rock and roll. All right, guys, so I'm not focusing on speed. I don't need to have my timer with me out today. I'm getting a feel of the micro since it is a new firearm to me. So let's take some more shots downrange. I got 2 steel and 1 rubber target in the center there. Let's see how we do. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That Samaritan optic is pretty accurate, you guys, and it is plenty bright, and it is very sunny out today. Let's keep on going. So the holster that I'm rocking from a PSA Micro is a holster by Bordertown Holsters. High quality kydex, high quality hardware, and very good workmanship from the guys over at Bordertown Holsters. Any custom work that you have in mind, I'm pretty sure the guys at Bordertown Holsters can get you squared away. So check them out, you guys. Tell them D from Desert Tactical sent you. BordertownHolsters.com. So I can't get over how comfortable and how ergonomic the PSA Micro is. However, I do want to applaud PSA for getting rid of that annoying finger groove that nobody liked that the PSA compact and full-size dagger have. So let's take some more shots here and see how we do with the PSA Micro Dagger. Pretty sweet. That trigger, guys, is absolutely awesome. Once again, guys, that is the Peacemaker Extreme Carry trigger with the Boogeyman shoe by Tactical Pontoon. Amazing trigger, guys. I want to show you guys a break and reset so you guys can get an idea how crisp and clean this trigger is. So, weapon is clear. That's the take up right there. Super defined wall, crisp break, and check out that reset. Super short. Highly recommend Tactical Pontoon for all your Glock projects, you guys. All right, so I have maybe 8-10 rounds in this mag right now. I'm gonna shoot them all and see if we get slide lock. Eight rounds, it locked back as it should. It's doing pretty good. All right, full mag, 15 rounds. Let's speed it up here and see how we do. All right, pretty smooth. All right, guys, here are 3 spent casings shot from the PSA Micro Dagger. As you can see there, the striker is smacking the primer dead center. All right, guys, a little bit unrealistic, but let's take a shot at 50 yards, see if we can get a solid hit with the PSA Micro. Ayo! All right, so as far as the PSA 15 round Micro Mag in the slick version, it's working really good, no issues, it's feeding 100% reliable. However, I do have a 10 rounder ETS mag that simply does not work. So let's take some more shots here. Man, I love this thing. The PSA 15 round Micro Mag works 100%. However, the 10 rounder ETS that I have simply does not work, at least not in my Micro. Something to point out is that the PSA Micro Mag does work with the Glock 43X. I don't have one, but my buddy Jack does, and I shot a full mag off his 43X, and it worked 100% fine with no issues. Let's shoot some more rounds here with the Micro. As I've mentioned, the PSA Micro Dagger is going to be a CCW, at least for me. However, I'm not going to put it into rotation until I've shot 500 rounds of FMJs and a full box of defensive ammo and make sure everything cycles smoothly. Right now, I am about 250 rounds in, so let's keep on going. All right, guys, that wraps it up on my video with my first run with the PSA Micro Dagger. Definitely liking it a lot, you guys. If you want to see more on this Micro Dagger, stay tuned on this channel. But also check out my friend Randall Wayne here on YouTube. He's already got a video out with his Micro Dagger, and I'm pretty sure more to come. So thank you guys. As always, I appreciate your support. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Catch you guys later. Peace.